Hi, my name's Sam Anthony, founder and CEO of yourNEWS. As you're probably aware, the newspaper business has a limited lifespan. The problem that they're facing is there's no money in web ads. So when the print product fails, so will their websites. The future of news is going to be online, and nobody disputes that. But it has to be something with scale. On a local level, news is generated in the form of press releases by people like the mayor's office, schools, nonprofits, PR firms. And what happens is everybody sends their information to the media in the market they're in. If you live in Chicago and you're the Cancer Society and you're having a 5K run, you send a press release to the media in Chicago. All news organizations, by their very nature, are aggregators of information locally. We are aggregators with scale. So our goal as a company would be to take all the content that flows out of the United States on a daily basis that's being sent to all the news organizations and have them all send it to us. Bring it all under one umbrella and create one uniform media. Whoever does this is the next Rupert Murdoch of the space. So to accomplish that, we've modeled ourselves after the TV stations. Everybody knows Fox, CBS, and ABC. National networks, local affiliates. yourNEWS is a national network, and we have local affiliates. All of our affiliates are broadcast stations with local news departments. So you're going to ask yourself, why would a broadcast station do this? They already have their own websites. Here's the issue they're facing. None of them make any real money with their websites. And here's the reason why. It's an extension of their signal. Think of the signal reach of any broadcast station. It may go 50 or 100 miles in each direction. Well, when they tell people to go to their website, it's an extension of their signal. It does not attract a new customer base. What does every business owner want? They want new customers. What our product provides is the ability to attract new customers. The zip code technology that we have identifies the audience by location as granular as one zip code. So instead of having 200 or 300 potential customers, they may have thousands of new customers that could benefit from their product. The yourNEWS platform is interactive, like any social site. People that have news could set up accounts and post it. Everybody knows Facebook. You could post something to your Facebook page. Everybody's heard of Craigslist before, where you could post classifieds for sale. What we have is a social element to the site, and just like any social site, it's the content that drives the readership. To make it simple, if Facebook had no users, they'd have no readers. In our case, we have a user base. Somebody sets up an account, they post the content. Then they share the content on Facebook and Twitter. It drives a completely different set of eyeballs. So in our business, like any social site, content equals readership. Once you've aggregated all the content, you've got all the readers. Game's over. So our goal would be to aggregate all the content that flows out of the US and bring it under one umbrella and create one uniform media. So let me explain to you how our ad model works. There's two ways you sell ads online. One is through click-throughs, which everybody knows. The other way is through what's called impression advertising. It's a little different. Everybody's been to a news website. You click on a specific section while you're reading a story, there could be an ad there, right? That's an impression that has nothing to do with a click-through. The national average for impression advertising runs at $1 a thousand. Locally, nobody gets more than $3 to $5 per thousand, and 3 is the norm. So let me give you an idea how much money that is. That's 0.3 of a cent. So do the math on it. If you're the New York Times or the Chicago Tribune, you got 10 ads on your sports page. When the page gets clicked, you made 3 cents. That's why they're not going to make it. With our model, because we can geo-target ads to a specific zip code, we get markets that get CPM rates as high as $200 a thousand. So you got to ask yourself, how can we get $200 a thousand and the 10,000-pound gorilla is getting $3? It's the geo-targeting. So let me explain. Let's say that you're in Las Vegas and you own a sports bar, and you go to the Review Journal, which is the daily paper there, and you say, I have $300. What can I get for my money? They'll tell you you can get your ad to display 30,000 times at 0.3 of a cent. Wow, sounds fantastic, doesn't it? Here's the problem. You'd be lucky if 100 people lived in those 2 zip codes. With our product, because we can target by zip code, you're only paying for the 100 people. Your bill's $20. That's the difference. Here's the most exciting piece of our ad platform. The ad platform will work like this. All customers will have their own accounts. They are not geographically tied to any affiliate. A customer logs in and can buy their own ads. They can upload them like you can do with Facebook and Google, but here's the interesting part. Most businesses will do business in a 2 or 3 mile radius or 5 mile radius. They could pick their geography within the market owned by the affiliate. However, let's say that you are a financial planner and you're licensed in the state of Nevada, but you're physically in some Florida market. You could log into the system and you could select the state and select the county and select the zip codes and the subjects you want. When you go to post the ads, it will actually give you the bids, so you can actually outbid the people in that space. That's the cool part of this. Now, the way our ad system works is the affiliates get paid based on performance, so they get 70% of the money dropped off in their account. So you could have ads running as a financial planner. You're only going to want to run ads in high net worth zip codes. You could drop them in 6 states and 10 zip codes a state if you wanted to. That's cool. So how could we afford something like this? There's no one website that could afford a full-blown news organization. Where we scale is we have 200 markets, so we pay for it off of 200 markets. And that's how this works. So now we get to the opportunity. Most people will never live through a paradigm shift. We just happen to be lucky enough to see one in our day. The paradigm here is from print to web. And investing in this opportunity would be equal to going from the telegraph to the telephone. Fortunes were made. Imagine being able to invest in the telephone back when Alexander Graham Bell first invented it. That's what you're looking at here. So what we're in the process of doing is building out our affiliate network. We currently have 22 different affiliates. We have about 13 more coming on in the short term, and we have room for, we guesstimate, roughly 200 different affiliates. Once the affiliate network is built, we are the 10,000-pound gorilla in this space. So the opportunity is right now. If you're an investor, what do you look for in an opportunity? You look for something that has a real revenue model and something that has scale. Well, yourNEWS not only has scale, it's the biggest paradigm shift you or I are ever going to go through. So if you look at where we are today, I can assure you within the next 12 months, that affiliate network will be completed. If you're making an investment, would you rather buy into something when it's in its infancy or after it's already built? Right? The opportunity is now to get into this. We're going to get this to the finish line, and I hope you can be part of it. Thanks for listening to this video.